Today we are using the Saug. Now I haven't used this Saug since it came out. Like I think I literally got it to Afterlife. Well, I think it was Opal around that time, but I got to Opal and then I guess I did the Afterlife challenge, not even knowing that I did it. But it's been a while since I used this weapon and I don't really use this in anything else but zombies, and I haven't even used it in zombies that long. I do remember it being really good though, but considering what we were using yesterday, the PP919, it's not really going to come close to this gun in any way, just because it got less ammo. It shoots a tad bit faster, but all in all, I don't think the damage outweighs what the sheer amount that comes out of the PP919. That'll still be the best, but this one is still good. It's not anything like bad. It's just not the greatest. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's a possibility that I wasn't gonna upload today. There was. The only reason is because when I'm normally watching Optic, I have to wake up early and I already go to sleep late because of just the shift that I work. So it definitely is making me more tired than normal during my recording time, that's for sure. So if there's more cuts in this, or it just jumps through rounds really fast, that's probably why, just because I am tired and I might forget to start talking. I won't lie, another thing that attributes to it is the fact of how much zombies I am grinding, because I want that a million. I want the 33, or well, the 40 Nebulas, but also the million zombie kills, and the only way I'm gonna get it, because 1 million zombie kills is crazy to be getting, so it's gonna take a lot of playing, but the only way I can improve on it and progress is if I play. So kind of been playing a decent amount more just for the fact that I need to. I won't lie, one of the worst things about zombies when it's like a new season and you do like all the stuff right at the beginning is the fact that you have to wait about 90 days, because it's about 90 days in a season, but you have to wait 90 days essentially after release for the next map. And like, I don't know, that's not too long, but when I'm craving more maps and just progressing that story, it kind of feels so long, like in between seasons. It's kind of crazy, and knowing that we're probably not going to get the map until the mid-season anyways, so it's actually even further than 90. Probably going to be an extra 30 on top of that, so about 120. So I mean, that's a long wait to even find out, are we losing our voice actors, how the next map's going to be. It's kind of, I don't know, which I know the next map is technically the dig site, so we already seen like low polygon forms of that map, but my question is, are we gonna start seeing at least some footage or something of the Avalon map that they're supposed to come out for Warzone, just so we can see maybe a sneak peek of what the map is gonna have to offer for zombies? Because it's evidently a part of the map in Warzone, and I'm hoping they weren't actually making it Warzone-ified when it's in a map in Warzone. So I don't know, kind of afraid of the dig site slightly, since it's not like, I mean, everyone knew it wasn't going to be like an exact Origins remake, but a lot of people were thinking we were going back to Origins. But I guess this is kind of as close as we can get for the new age zombies, but I am just afraid that it is part of the Warzone map. That's the only thing that's kind of like, I don't know. I definitely think as of right now though, this is probably, I'm not going to say the like least amount of fun. It's not that I'm not having fun, but this is definitely the most, I would say, wall that I've hit, like in terms of me not wanting to necessarily play zombies. Like, it's just, I don't know, doing everything at the beginning, because when Black Ops 6 first came out, we at least had 2 maps to go through, but now that it was season 1, we only had 1 map, which is normal. But just playing that 1 map over and over, and I already played Liberty Falls plenty, and I also already played Terminus way a lot too, so it's just that wall definitely is closing in terms of like where I'm like, okay, this is a little bit tiring, because I don't know, just maybe I should train in different spots or something. It's just I like this spot, it's just nice to train in, but the wall definitely got hit recently. I can say that. It could be because I'm a little bit tired, but also I'm just like, so many zombies I'm killing over and over and over, and it's a lot. It's definitely like boring after a while, for sure, especially when you spend like a couple hours just killing normal zombies. Even though I'm going for Nebula, so it's not exactly boring, which I'm dying slowly. But it's just, now that I don't have challenges anymore, I feel like now I'm just knowing that all I can really do is just kill zombies and go for high rounds or something like that, and then go for the Nebula camo in directed mode, and then over here for the video, which I will say this is probably the funner part that the more fun part that I have in recording for sure, is just when I'm going for the Nebula camo. But grinding for it, I don't know. And then just grinding that million kills, it's stabbing my patience with the game. Which I did get a comment yesterday that was kind of funny, just because I guess I never really knew. Well, I knew, but I never just paid attention that not everyone does this. But someone commented saying, "Why do y'all aim in and out every single time y'all playing zombies?" And I'm just used to it, because in BO4 and multiplayer, that was known as crack aiming, because it resets the aim assist. And since you get way more aim assist than zombies, it's definitely more noticeable of just like, hey, we could just do this and they'll snap right on. And when you get dead shot, that's when you truly see how much it snaps, because it's almost like you have aimbot essentially. You don't have to move the right stick at all. But yeah, I mean, look how strong this. Oh, never mind. I thought, oh yeah, there's doppelganger. Look how strong it is. Like, that's really strong for a submachine gun. That's actually kind of crazy. It's shredded. Which, I mean, they haven't done any weapon balancing in a while, and it's still technically the DLC season of this gun, so it's not going to get touched, which is fine. Which, now that I got dead shot, I actually want to kind of show it off. So this is what happens. You go to every single person's crit spot, and I mean, look, I'm not even moving the right stick. It flicked that far to the right without me even moving my right stick at all, because that's what happens when you do this little crack aiming method from BO4. It's just a really, really good method, because I mean, if you got dead shot, it's literally going to aim for you. Like, look at that. Even, I mean, not really with a hip fire obviously, but it'll just aim for you pretty much. And it's nice to have. I don't mind it. And it's such a habit now, many years into it, because it was like this in Cold War and Modern Warfare Zombie. So I've been doing that for a while. But you could always do this even back in the day. Like, it really didn't matter. It's just Deadshot made it a lot more crazier for sure. And there's just aim assist wasn't as strong as it is now. So that's why it wasn't as prominent, you know, back then than it is now. But we only need one amalgam today. But I figured, you know, let me change up the scenery a little bit and go to the spawn so we can exfil right away. But you see this? Like, it's aiming for me. I'm barely doing anything. And it's fun to do. Keeps the mind going, you know. I'm just kidding, but it is just something that I enjoy doing. I don't mind it personally. Alrighty, here's the amalgam round. I'm actually curious how much damage we're gonna do to it, or whether or not we're gonna need the trap. Which, I mean, normally we don't need it, but I'm just curious how much it's gonna do. Right, let's see. Oh my, that is good damage. Let me not get trapped by zombies though, which I have actually decoys, so let me just use those. Oh my gosh, this thing shreds amalgams. That should be the Nebula. Maybe? There it is. That was late, but the Saug might be secretly top tier SMG, honestly. That was kind of crazy damage. Like, I'm actually genuinely surprised at how fast that shredded an amalgam. I mean, just like the Crig C, it's top spot in the ARs, so it only makes sense that the other DLC in the sub would be top spot in the submachine gun, which is kind of surprising. I kind of want to see wherever the amalgam is. There it is. I want to see how much damage it does even around later. I mean, that's still pretty damn good, and I'm not even hitting all the headshots. Like that's crazy. That is just actually crazy of how much damage that does. We almost died, but I locked in. I remember that had a decoy. Alrighty, that should be it. Yep, now we can go ahead and get out of here and see this in Nebula. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep the blueprint on when we do Nebula, just for the reason that I don't think it'll look... Nebula probably won't look good with that kind of fiery look. Because I kind of didn't like that on the Goblin either, just because of... I don't know. It didn't mesh well with the color. Like, it looked kind of cool more on the Goblin, but it's not the same on the Saug, so I got a feeling it's not going to look as great to me. So I decided to go for the Salutations blueprint that I think you got from the, what's it called, Battle Pass. So it kind of looks interesting, I won't lie. So I'm curious what it's going to look like with all dark, or not dark matter, but no, oh my gosh. Wait, with this blueprint, this is kind of crazy. Hold on. Let's get that close. Oh my. Hold on, that might be the best looking one. Mixed with this. Hold on a minute. It reloads quick, so I can actually shoot more. Probably oh, maybe not. But oh my gosh, that looks really nice. Wow. It's actually very surprising. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't even know there was a bundle or a skin blueprint for the Saug, so that's kind of cool actually. Well, that is the Saug Nebula.